life insurance or Medicare insurance agent and you're just kind of sick and tired of the rah-rah of the industry, you're sick and tired of like dollar bills falling from the skies and the pictures of Ferraris and it's nothing more than your managers doing this stuff, or somebody running a conference that's like, oh, they'll let you sit in a Ferrari, or, you know, touch their $100 bill that they give you, or who knows what, okay? This happens a lot. And let me tell you, the rah-rah of the industry is not going to give you real results, real growth. That's not where you're going to find it, okay? You can get steroids and you can get big maybe real quick, but you're going to have some problems, okay? So let me tell you, there's better ways to have real results, and I'm going to dive into some of that in this video. So if you're into the rah-rah, this video is probably not for you. If you want real talk, well, saddle up. We're going to get after it, okay? But before I get going, jasonfinalexpense.com. I am so blessed to partner with some of the most amazing agents across this nation. We work together in my national agency. We sell things like life insurance and Medicare insurance and annuities face-to-face, and more importantly, in the telespace. I recruit agents across the nation. If you need help, reach out, jasonfinalexpense.com. But let me tell you, so many agents will chase the bouncy ball of pleasure and then wonder why they're so poor, okay? Pleasure is very much something that we all desire as human beings, right? And even as insurance agents, we want to sometimes take the pleasurable path instead of maybe the painful path that will become more profitable. So when you start off in insurance, tip number one that I'm going to share with you is you must be purposeful, okay? Everything you do, everything you say, every little way that you go, you have to build wealth for sure. You want to stay in the industry, but you've got to have your mind right. You've got to have a sense of purpose. You have to know your why, okay? So you must choose purpose over pleasure, not the other way around. If you choose purpose over pleasure, you're not going to hang out at the water cooler at your insurance agency if you're not booked. If you didn't get your sale today, you're going to be very focused on the next call, okay? You're not going to be sitting back at a 2-hour cocktail lunch when you didn't capitalize, okay, on your day, because your sense of purpose is, I need to be on the phones, I need to be doing the right thing, not, okay, the thing that's pleasurable for a moment but will leave you broke. So tip number one, if you're an insurance agent that is sick of the rah-rah, wants real wealth, well, you've got to have a reality check and go, you know what? I must choose purpose over pleasure if I want to become profitable and stay profitable. Don't let the little pleasure, okay, of the industry take you out because you flipped, okay, things around in the wrong order. You'll get the pleasurable things later, but it comes through pain, it comes through a sense of purpose, it just does. So you got to know your purpose, know what it is, know what you need to do each and every day, and then implement. Even if it's painful, it's not always fun getting told no sometimes, right? But you've got to get through the no's to get the yeses to make it, okay? So always choose purpose over pleasure. The second key that I want to help you with in this isn't about rah-rah. The key here is don't base your decisions on feelings. Feelings are going to just slap you up one side and kick you down the stairs. They always will. You cannot let feelings dictate your finances. You cannot let feelings dictate your business, okay? The business here is always being about the most important thing at every given minute. You must prioritize. If you need to call insurance carriers, maybe call the insurance carriers when you got a mouthful of trail mix up in your mouth. This video is sponsored, no it's not, by trail mix. Okay, but I'm just saying, like, figure out what is the prioritized thing here in your day. If you're going to go call a carrier, do it with a mouthful of trail mix or a mouthful of breakfast. Call these carriers, handle that, multitask, so that is not the highest thing on your food chain today. You're going to do that as a multitasked event when you're sucking your coffee, eating your oatmeal, doing whatever you're doing. You can do two things at one time here, and it doesn't matter if you're mumbling to the carrier. They'll figure out what you're trying to say in English, okay? So you got to multitask well. Understand that, you know what, I'm going to prioritize my day. If you're in telesales, the most important thing is getting on those leads and calling them, right? You got to do it. So if you're wasting an hour calling carriers, organizing your leads, playing with your CRM, okay, counting your fingers, whatever you're doing in the day, right? Talking to your buddies on Facebook, YouTube, whatever you're doing, that's going to reduce your income flow because the prioritization was not a prioritization based on profitability or productive, purposeful things. So rank what you do in your day. Is this activity something that makes me money or takes money away? Understand that the key here is never base your decisions based on feelings, because it's easy to do the pleasurable things. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna sit on my phone for a little bit, and I'm just gonna take a little break because I got told no. I'm not making fun of you. Getting told no stinks, okay? Welcome to insurance. You're going to develop a thick skin about you, but you cannot ever base, okay, your actions based on feelings, because it'll slap you. I promise it'll hurt you. So don't ever base your, okay, business on feelings. Feelings will find you broke, okay? You can base your business on prioritized plans of action and purpose, okay? Understand what your purpose is and then implement. Your action alone, your action, not retraction, will determine your destiny. Your action will deliver you from the pain. It will. Now, I'm not saying that it's not going to, okay, be fun to get your wins. That's amazing. That's the pleasurable side of it. When you get that yes, you're like, woo, baby, okay? That feels so amazing. When you get your win, y'all know it's almost like intoxicating. You've gone through like so many no's and you get the yes and it's like, you're on top of the world. But then the next call says no, or I didn't send that card in, or whatever. You're like, oh. It's like we all can go from a hero to a zero. So understand, you've got to control your feelings. You are a wild stallion. You got to be able to saddle yourself, saddle your sense of purpose, and guide and direct it. And you know what? Sometimes you've got to prioritize your day multiple times. It's okay if you make a mistake, or you did maybe temporarily the soft thing and you're like, dang it, I know better than this. I didn't get my dials in today. Well, quit looking at the ditch and start looking at the direction. Look at where you're going, not where you've been. So understand that you're human, especially when you're new. Make sure that you've got, okay, turnkey systems in the insurance industry, whether you're face-to-face or in the telespace. It is so important that you have true turnkey systems, techniques, so that you are ready to help people, so that you understand your purpose and the ways that you need to take to capitalize. But if you want to get beyond the rah-rah, you want to get down to real wealth, you've got to have real purpose, real plans, real prioritization, and you must not let feelings dictate your success, because feelings will not do anything for you other than find you broke. So understand that feelings, okay, embrace the success, but understand that your action will determine, okay, how successful you are. Your sense of purpose in each and everything you do, in each and everything that you say, will help you every step of the way. So understand, always choose purposeful tasks over, okay, pleasure, because it's easy to watch TV or take a 4-hour break or whatever y'all do. This happens sometimes. You've got to harness these things and go, you know what? Nope, I'm done. I got to prioritize what I need to do. I'm going to commit, and I'm going to capitalize because I've committed to the proper prioritization in my day. So prioritize your day. That's why it's so important to write down your goals in the beginning of the day and write down your goals at the end of the day. It doesn't mean that you're always going to accomplish them. You just won't. But let me tell you, you will be way more successful as a result. And then you can kind of diagnose yourself each and every day and go, you know what? I'm getting better. You know what? The next day, I'm becoming even sharper, even more successful. And you're going to have days that, oh my goodness, the yes bus is going to run you over. And you're going to have days where you got to understand this business is a numbers game. That's why you cannot base your business on feelings, okay? You must base your business on action and never think about retraction. You're going to have days that you take your licks. You're going to have days that you are like on top of the world. Understand, high action will make you successful. This is not about steroids. It's not about rah-rah. It's not about any of that, even though sometimes people make it about this. $100 dollar bills, yo, and it's like money falling from the sky, and ooh, yeah, you can hang out with me and, pay me even more money to just be in the room, or, touch my car, or whoever knows what is being, okay, put out in the industry. This takes place so much, and it's very much steroidal. It's rah rah. It's not reality. Make sure that whoever is training you, if you want to really be successful, if you really want to become profitable and powerful in this industry, make sure that you are being mentored by someone that truly does what you want to do. Make sure you're mentored. I was blessed by an amazing mentor, worked with this man, oh my goodness, until the day he passed away. Okay? I'm telling you, who is around you and who mentors you will influence you and help you overcome things that maybe you didn't know you needed help with. But it's going to get so much easier when you've got a mentor, someone that can help you understand what you need to be doing, why you need to be doing it, and understanding that you need to take these steps of action, not these steps over here, which maybe you thought they were doing something, but in essence, you were retracting because you didn't understand prioritization. So mentorship does matter. Having good methods in this space does matter. If you're trying to figure out stuff in the industry on your own without having a good mentor, especially when you're new, you're not going to be as successful as a result. You can have all the rah-rah in the world, but if you don't have the right methods, if you don't have the right mentor, it's like the blind leading the blind, I'm telling you. So make sure you vet your trainer, whoever you have. Very important. I've done telesales, I've done insurance. My goodness, a combined, okay, together 20 plus years, 2+ decades. Long time, multi-million dollar round table, more times than I can count. So just ask questions. How many telesales have you personally sold in your best month, your best 6 months? How long you been doing this? Have you truly run call centers? Where was a call center located? You ran an insurance? Okay, you've done insurance for a long time? Good. How long you been doing it? How successful are you? Okay, how many hundreds of $1,000s do you make in a year? Ask certain questions. You've got to get real so that you can get real answers, so that you can get real mentorship and charge yourself if you're in a place of temporary retraction. You will always scale up, skill up, and build up because you have people that are sharper than you. You want to have somebody that helps you get to the next level. It's not about the rah-rah. It's about real training, real mentorship, and having someone that can speak the truth into your life, not fluff your feathers. It's very common in this industry to see the rah-rah. But you've got to do real things if you want real success. If you really want to make it, you've got to understand what reality looks like. You got to do the painful things sometimes. You got to do the purposeful things all the time. And you've got to choose, okay, purpose and prioritization over pleasure, and you will become more profitable, okay, by following this. Make sure you've got a good mentor that can guide you so that maybe when you have this temporary feeling of uncertainty, this temporary feeling of pain, and you want to go into the pleasurable places just because it's easier to like look at your screen, or easier to go, play with the water cooler in your office and to stay on the phones, getting booked if you're a face-to-face agent. It's easy to do that because that's the path of least resistance. Take the harder resistance, okay? Not the least of resistance if you want to build. You want to get strong, you got to pull the big things. You want to get strong, you've got to, stretch yourself if you want to be successful. The successful in this industry will stretch, okay? They will push. They will push past the pain, and they will have the gains that the industry will bless them with, and it will bless you with as a result. And I know you want to be successful. So don't look at just the pleasure. Don't look at the rah-rah, okay? Later on in your career, maybe right away, if you're really purposeful, you'll find those things. It will come, but it comes through hard work. The successful agents have taken their licks. They understand what no looks like. They understand what hard work looks like. The harder you work, I promise you, the luckier you will get. I hope this video helps you see through the rah-rah and understand what real results look like. It's painful at times, but it's so pleasurable when you become successful and you push through, the tough times, and you find the great times in this industry. Hope this helps you. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening. Have a better day tomorrow. We're coming upon Monday. If you're watching this, and I hope you're poised, I hope you're positioned, and I hope you're ready for what the day will bring you. You will be successful. Have a good mind. Have good methods, and keep after it. Have a great day. If you need help, reach out, jasonfinalexpense.com.